The challenges are many. I mean, the biggest challenge, which we find quite amusing, and Marie and I talk about it on different stages at different events, is that although as two senior women in banking, we had a combined sort of 50 years, as I said, in different banks, international investment banks, US banks. Marie worked at two fund managers at Legal & General and F&C. When we came into venture capital and we decided to come into venture capital, we were reset to zero. So the VC market and the environment is very opaque, actually. Even though we had a huge career in financial services, this tiny sliver of financial services is a little bit of a club. And I don't think anyone would argue with that.
Yeah.
Now, things are changing and there's a huge amplification of different voices in venture capital, particularly in the UK now. It's really like a fast-growing startup ecosystem, which we're delighted to be part of. But when we first started, we were reset to zero. So people would say to us, well, but you don't know anything.
Yeah.
We were like, we just came out of 50 years of banking. We do know one or two things.
Yeah.
But it was really interesting. So that sort of rhetoric and that discussion tripped us up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, and I don't know if it's a female thing, I think it probably is, we started to have imposter syndrome very quickly.
Yeah.
We thought we don't belong in this space, etc. And then we realised actually we can write our own rules. And what we decided to do was we weren't going to go and knock on 100 VC doors and say, look, we've got a fantastic idea. We know where the gaps are. This is a fantastic returns-driven opportunity. We knew that we had to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
No one was going to give us a lift up. No one was going to elevate us on their shoulders. So we did it ourselves. And I think that's been it was the biggest challenge, but it was also the biggest opportunity.
Yeah. And the most rewarding part.
It's now the most rewarding part.
Yeah.